This morning in my daily Lifeline coaching call that I have for all of my Lifeline sorority sisters, one of the clients brought a vexing problem to the call. The problem is she's got this 15-year-old child who has been quite verbally abusive, very disrespectful, impolite, quite nasty, berating, belittling her, to the point where she really doesn't even enjoy spending time with him. And she's the primary parent. He lives with her full time. They did go through a very difficult, arduous divorce together. And she doesn't know what to do about this because she thinks that he has seen so much, he experienced such a nasty divorce, he can't help himself. Or maybe she thinks some flavor of, I created this, or he needs a safe place to let this out. So all of those things, lots of reasons for sitting and tolerating this behavior of your son verbally abusing you, sort of like a repeat of the marriage that you just came out of. He's kind of turning into his dad, according to her. Well, the solution out of this stinky diaper is, of course, not to tolerate this at all. What does that look like? It looks like removing yourself from the firing range of the bombs being hurled at you. If someone's hurling bombs at you, you step aside. You don't just stand there and get bombed. There's no merit in getting bombed. You're not helping the person who's bombing you, and you're certainly also hurting yourself. So step aside, vacate the house if you need to. The bombs are never to be tolerated. When he asks her, which he does, well, you tolerated this from dad. What's the problem now? I watched you tolerate this all the time from dad. The answer is simple. I did tolerate it from dad, and I would never tolerate it now. I tolerated it then because I didn't know better, so I didn't do better. But I do know better now, and I do better now, and I would never tolerate abusive behavior from anybody. So I'm not going to tolerate it, even from the person I love the most on this planet. She should step away, whether that means going into another room or leaving, going to take a walk, go out, leave it so that you're no longer in the firing range. And when you come back, and you could sit down and talk about it and the big feelings that might be causing this kind of verbal abuse, perfect. It's a great time to say, do you really want to be that person who is verbally abusive? I didn't think so.